Alright, CVT lesson for Joel. This is Alice in Chains, Man in the Box. All the rhythm guitar you wanted. And it's not real long. It's 2 pages of tabs, a lot of repeats. A wah-wah pedal. I think you have one. We were talking about that. Would be really cool for the effect in this, for some of the punches that you got to do. And you're one of my students on Skype. I could help you in further detail, but the talk box as well, don't worry about that. You want to tune flat, so every string is a half step down. On my pedal, which you can't really see at the moment, well, I mean, I could put it down here where you can see it. On some of the punches here, I want you to see what my foot's doing at least. When you want it to pop out at you, which is primarily on the chords, it's like a gas pedal. You step on it and it's going to bring more high frequencies and tones into your guitar. When it's set back, it's real bassy. As I step on the pedal, you hear it open up on the high end of things. So at first, learn it without the wah-wah pedal, I suggest, and then try to incorporate that. 2 seconds in, section 1. Open E, 5A. You're going to hit them both together, and that, like I said, the pedal will go down. Quick rest in between. Fret hand mute. Just keep your hand where it's at, and these fingers, and just get that sound. So it's right after that, you can hit the open 5 again. 2 times. Make sure you don't go. We need the rests in there. And then a palm muted open E. You're gonna do that 3 times. That'll give you this. Let's try it again. And then you're gonna, at the end of this, your third one, you'll have that open E, and then you'll see 3 times on your tabs. That means we've just played that 3 times, this part. That goes 3 times, and then your last one, you start it over up to the open 5 following the string mutes. So chord, rest, mute, chord. Then you go open E, 5E, hammer on to 7, and then 5A. So that little riff is. So that's the first section. It does that 4 times, all of that. 4th time, no star. So I'm going to play the 3rd time and show you what I mean about the 4th one. Here's the 4th one. And then you'll see the star in your tabs. Basically, you'll play the open 5, and then that's it. You'll move to the next little section with 2 stars and go. You'll go. Let me take it from the open 5. So it's open 5 or open E, palm muted, 5A, and then hit them both together and hammer onto the 7th fret and vibrato. So that's going to take us into section 2 at 48 seconds into the song. And I don't think the wah pedal is on here. You know, this is a little tricky as far as the palm muting is concerned, because it goes. I know you know this blues riff is what it is, because we've used it in some other stuff. But 3E, 5A, you're gonna go 2 times, hitting those 2 strings, but palm mute the second time. Then stretch your pinky up to 7A, keep the first finger on 3E, and you're gonna hit those together and go right back to 3-5 palm muted. So that gives you this. Let's try it again. And then 3-5 to 3-7. That gives you this. And then 3-5 palm muted twice. It's important because there's still another little end section here, which is a little more straightforward, which is 3-5 twice, 3-7 once, 3-5 once. No palm muting, which is, and you got to connect all of that, and also that those last 4 chords are 2 times, so it would go. So here's section 2. Do it a little slower. Oops. Alright, that whole part is done 2 times. So then section 3 comes in, and you'll hear this, or what is it? I don't know if your other guitar player would handle that. So it'd be, actually, you don't even slide it. Open 5, 2 open E's palm muted, 5th fret, and then again with the rest, and you finish it out with this. So that's the same thing that we did in section 1. It's just that little beginning at 57 seconds has that secondary guitar. I didn't know if you were going to catch it. If not, you can just play section 1. Okay, so but I don't know, I'd throw that in there. Or, you know what I mean? Okay, section 4A comes in at 1:04, real short part, and you go, and there's intermittent wah stuff all throughout. When you want it to be a little more in your face is when you step on that wah to bring out the high tones. 5A hammer to 7, 5A, 7, 6, 5, 3 on the E. And those are quicker, so. Into section 4B, which is this. It's going to do that sequence 4 times. Your tabs, like I said, will help. But it starts with just like an E5 power chord, open E, 2A, and you're going to let it ring. G major, the 4-finger version, which you know this, 3-2, open, open, 3-3. D major, you know, with an A on the bass, 2-3-2, open, open, thumb will mute the low E. And then open A, 2-2, DG. That's really the meat of that section. Open E, 3rd fret E, vibrato. That is going to go 4 times. Okay, so I'm going to take it from the 3rd time. Fourth time. You're going to play up to the A chord. To here. And instead of going, you're going to palm mute the open E, go to 14 on the low E and slide, just do a descending slide. And that takes you back into the main hook. Alright, and our chords in section 4B are E, G, D, and A. Okay, so now we're into the, like I said, the repeat on section 1, 3 times, third time no star, that's at 1:39. Then we got section 2, 2 times at 2:07. Section 3, play it the same as before, and that's at 2:16. 2:23, there's this short little lead filler, which goes like this. Okay, and what that is, might be the toughest part. 14th fret, G and B, use your third finger, bar it, and lay your middle and your index behind it, because for 2 reasons. One is you want these to help support and strengthen the bend that you're going to do on the 14th fret. It's a bend release, and a lot of times when players go to bend like this, the B string slips out. I think me and you have worked on stuff during your Skype lessons where that's happened. So you really want to dig those fingers in. These do have a purpose. And plus, you're going to do it again. So it's going to sound... And you're going to do it again. Then you got to bar the 12th fret on the G and B, so you'll already be there. So it's serving 2 purposes. And then 14, 12 on the D string, single note. So, all right, and then we're almost done. Bunch of repeats, section 4, section 1. I time-stamped all those so you'll see where they're at. I even put the uploader on your tabs, which is 𝐿𝐄𝐒𝐒𝐍𝐒. Dude, they're all repeats. The whole rest of the song. Going to section 4B 4 times, 4th time no star, and then section 1 4 times, no double star. So this is going to be a good song for you if this whole band thing works out, because you don't have a whole lot to worry about. You're ending the way you're starting, which was with this. So there you go, man. This should be, you know, it's kind of an aggressive song, so be paying attention, be mindful to muting surrounding strings when you're playing something. You don't want it to take away from the attack, you know. That whole intro, he's not going. He's hitting it, man. So angle this index accordingly to where it's muting those underneath strings. We talk about that a lot in your lessons on Skype too. I think you're gonna be fine, dude. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, I'll go get this uploaded so you can get to practicing.